Whenever you're looking at vertical lines and, okay, first of all, let me back up. Relativity, I kind of make it within these 9 squares. Like I measured a third to put it in thirds because whenever I screenshot a picture, I can put the lines like that, just really easy. And so I base everything off of where they are in this box, okay? But when I'm looking at the lines, like vertical or horizontal, like right here, I know this is a really tiny line. It's a really tiny line. Whenever I'm looking at it, I'm looking at, like, see right here, for example, first time I line it up, it's not a lot up here. It's like a little bitty, but then down here, it's a lot. So I'm like, okay, let me make it even at the top and the bottom. And that's pretty close. It can come back this way. And that is kind of like a skill that you learn every time, like, if it looks right, you know? And also, like, that's the line I'm drawing. Like, nobody else is gonna notice that except me. But that's why people pay me to do this, because I pay attention to the details. And if I know that it's crooked, it's crooked. Granted, I'm gonna make some mistakes on this. Nobody's gonna know the mistakes except me, but I will make mistakes on this. But overall, it's pretty darn close. I mean, I made the stones, like, try to match up with the actual picture. I could have just thrown stones in there, which I kind of did for the walkway, because the walkway I couldn't really see. But who else is going to pay attention to that? Not a lot of people. But the people that do pay attention to that, they get it. This is a little tricky because, as you can see right here, this is where I started. And I was trying to do it all at once. And then I worked my way this way and I just started doing the highlight section. I don't know where to look. Am I looking right there? Okay. I started to do the highlight section and I'm like, this looks a lot better than this mumbo jumbo over here, because there's a lot going on. Granted, there's a lot going on regardless. But I'm thinking if I just do the highlights, kind of just like just kind of throw in some leaves and then just kind of, hold on, stick with me. Like work some pointillism in there. Just to like give it the depth. I don't know, I'm gonna work it out, but it's a learning process. But I think if I just do the highlight section first, it's already looking better. The problem is they're all overlapping each other, and so I need to distinguish the leaves I want you to see. You know, like I want this to be big right there. So all behind it, I'm gonna put little tiny dots to kind of make those leaves stand out, you know, because if it's just mumbo jumbo, you're just gonna look at it like mumbo jumbo, you know. But if we put a bunch of little dots all around here, kind of makes it pop. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. So here's a really fun real-time video of me doing the flag. And it's tough because the wind's blowing it, so it's kind of bent. So I couldn't do a straight line. The ruler's useless. And I already don't like my lines. This one, that one really got to me. But you know what? It's fine because the wind's blowing it. The wind could blow it every which way, and that's fine. And I guarantee nobody's gonna notice that except me. It's just when you're drawing the lines. See, I'm questioning every decision I just made. When you're drawing the line, it makes it a lot worse than when you see all the lines together. Like when you look at the house as a whole, you're not gonna look at that one flag line. Now that I pointed it out, you might. But that's the hard thing about an artist, is you just gotta keep going. You know, you might not like the lines you draw every time, but just keep on keeping on, and it will come together. For the stars, you don't really need to draw stars. You really just need to have spaces for the stars, because you're not going to be able to, there's no way, at least for me, I couldn't draw the stars, you know, like it's too tiny. So as long as you just make spaces of where the stars would go, that'll do. And again, just keep on keeping on. I'm also doing a bit of pointillism here, and that's just a fancy term for a bunch of little tiny dots to make shading. And I did that a little bit with the ferns out front, and I think it's just a little bit more forgiving than if you did harsh coloring. Like if I just made it very dark and just plain black, that's fine. Like right here I'm doing a little bit of lines, and it just feels a little bit more forgiving. Whereas if I just did it all in one go, it would be a little bit easier to mess up. So small strokes and pointillism can be your best friend in these scenarios. So here's where I start doing the grass, which I did it on time lapse, and I also sped it up 5 times because it took 5 ever. You can see right here, I kind of made little patches / circles, whatever you want to call it. And that's purely just for me to check off little boxes at a time rather than doing it all in one fell swoop. I also feel like it gives it a little bit more character because grass is never really perfect. I don't know. Do your grass how you'd like to. This is a real-time example of how slow it takes. How long it takes. Whatever you want to call it. 5 ever is how long it takes. But the good news is you can't really mess it up. I mean, it's grass, so that's fun. This is a close-up, real-time showing of how I'm shading the door. Like I was saying with the flag, you don't really just want to color it in. Can you? Sure. You can do whatever you want, technically. But whenever you're doing pen and ink, shading, it's better if you do it in lines. So this was just the line I chose. I'm right-handed and I feel like a slanted bright line is better. Technically, you could do straight up and down, any which way slanted. Straight up and down or horizontal is more difficult because the door's going straight up and down. So at some point, it's going to be really long lines. And yeah, it makes it harder. So I like slanted because you never really have to do a super long line. Like whenever I'm going up the side of the doors, super tiny little short lines. And we love those. The windows are arguably my favorite part, and I don't know why. I mean, it's really just reflections of other trees. Do I know what those reflections are? Absolutely not. But neither does anybody else. So I'm just gonna make it up. Actually, I take it back. These trees are my favorite part because it's kind of hard to mess them up. I mean, they're trees. It's a lot of squiggly lines and shading. But then the windows are my favorite part because they're also trees. Here's another example of pointillism. Really just a bunch of dots because those are leaves. And I guess I got tired of doing squiggly lines. But also, it shows a little bit of like the tree breaking up and highlights coming through. So don't be afraid to just do some dots. They're fun.